Mediterranean type of climate. CS as per Köppen. A subtropical dry climate with warm and hot summers, wet winters and dry summers, abundant sunshine throughout the year. This climate is also a resort type of climate known for vineyard and orchards. Hello and welcome to Kandela. In this lecture, let us discuss about the Mediterranean type of climate. CS as per Köppen, subtropical dry climate with dry summer. Summers are dry in a Mediterranean type of climate. It rains during winter here. Let us discuss about the important aspects of this particular climatic region. Wet winter and dry summers, warm and hot summer, abundant sunshine throughout the year, and sclerophyll vegetation. First, let us discuss about the spatial distribution of this climate. As the name suggests, this climate surrounds the Mediterranean Sea. Israel, Jordan, Syria, Greece, Turkey, Italy, France, Spain, and Morocco, Algeria, this northern part of Africa, except this region. Then here in the Cape Town region of South Africa, here from Perth to Adelaide in Australia. Then in the continent of America, here in California. And here in central Chile. So this particular climate is located in both the hemispheres between the latitudes of 30 degree to 40 degree. Sometimes it may extend even up to 45 degree latitudes. So this particular climate is found along the western continental margin, and its corresponding eastern side of the continent we can see the China type of climate. So here we have Mediterranean climate, this side again we will have China type of climate. Here we have the China type. Here, exactly here, the China type of climate. Here in California, same here also, China type of climate. So let us discuss what is responsible for the development of this particular climate only in the western continental margin in the subtropical region. Let me explain you using the California. See, in North America, here the subtropical high pressure belt lies somewhere here. This is the subtropical high pressure belt. And we have the subpolar low pressure belt. Wind from here to here, this we call it as westerlies. We know that the westerlies gives abundant rainfall along the western continental region, where we have British type of climate in North America, this British Columbia part, and in Europe. During winter, with the southward migration of the sun, this subtropical high pressure belt manages to come down. As a result, even this area comes under the influence of westerlies. That means this area comes under the influence of westerlies only during winter. And with the northward migration of the sun, this pressure belt once again shifts northward, and this region will be devoid of any rainfall. Just to its south lies a hot desert. Here we have the Mojave Desert. So this desert type of climate here develops largely because of the atmospheric stability here. A high pressure exists here, and there will be a descent of wind. And one more thing, this area will be frequented by a cold ocean current. Cold ocean current. You know that a cold ocean current discourages rainfall. So even this Mediterranean region might have been an extension of this particular climate, but thanks to the shifting of the pressure belt. So this area narrowly manages to come under the influence of westerlies, at least during winter, and these westerlies gives on an average around 35 to 75 centimeters of rainfall. So the mean annual rainfall of a Mediterranean type of climate is less than 100 centimeters. Nowhere the rainfall crosses 100 centimeters. It is somewhere between 35 to 70 centimeters. Fine. So about the vegetation in this particular region. As I told you, summers are dry here. It rains only during winter. So during the month of November, December, January, February, one can expect rainfall here. From February to November, there will be no rainfall absolutely. Skies will be clear, and the plants here need to withstand a prolonged dry spell. So in most of the regions in the world, it rains during summer. So when it rains, it is during the summer there will be excessive evaporation or excessive evapotranspiration from the plants. But as it rains during summer, the plants are capable of withstanding the very hot temperature because of the rainfall. But here, summers are hot and summers are dry. So there is an immense stress for the plants here because there will be excessive evapotranspiration, and the plants need to withstand a prolonged dry period. It need to wait till November to receive rainfall. So this particular climate, this particular pattern of climate gives rise to the very famous sclerophyll type of vegetation. So sclerophyll type of vegetation means, see here, how the leaves are attached here. How thick this region is. So this is meant to withstand excessive evapotranspiration. That's why during summer the leaves will not fall. So look at the fruits here and the thick outer cover, the thick skin. This also prevents excessive evapotranspiration. As a result, moisture or water gets conserved inside the fruit. Same is the case even in grape plant. You can see there will be very thick skin, very thick bark outside. This very thick bark prevents excessive evapotranspiration. So the reason is these plants need to withstand a prolonged dry spell, and dry spell that too during summer season. So these regions are known for vineyards, orchards, etc. But it doesn't mean that people do not cultivate cereals here. In a typical Mediterranean type of climate, 50% of the cultivated area will be devoted for cereals, and 50% will be for these vineyards and orchards. But about animal husbandry, dairy farming is not a very important commercial activity in this region. Because there is a prolonged dry spell, there will be a shortage of fodder. As a result, cattle rearing is not a apt economic activity in this Mediterranean type of climate. And Kofan further subdivides this climate. He makes it CSA and CSB. CSA, this is found in islands where summer temperature will become very high. On CSB, these are regions where summers have mild climate and these are located in the continents. Guys, I hope you are comfortable with the Mediterranean type of climate, the resort type of climate. And if you have any doubts in this, please you can message us in the comment section. So in our next lecture, let us discuss about the other climatic regions. Until then, thank you.